I took a break from Tao Te Ching, but I'd like to come back to chapter 29. I think this is about being at the center, meaning we are unaffected with the ups and downs of life, and to find that is the way to have peace in mind. I said the center. I've been using the word at the core of our being, or you can call it the absolute state of being. But let me just move on with the Tao Te Ching. Do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can be done. This is probably counterintuitive, but if you are at the center or at the core of your being, you may find that something is eternal, and from that perspective, all the ups and downs or improvement is just that. Don't caught up in it, otherwise you may be influenced and happy and sad. But if you are at the center or at the core of your being, like watching the sky, the movement of clouds, rain, and the sun, just the scenery, it's there. So, Tao Te Ching says the world is sacred. You can call it nirvana. You can relate to going back to the Garden of Eden. So, the world is sacred, it cannot be improved. From that perspective, it is just that. If you tamper with it, you ruin it. Human mind, do this, do that, AI, what do we do? Confusion, up and down, and losing the center or the ground. If you treat it like an object, you lose it. Object thinking. There is a time for being ahead, a time for being behind, a time for being in motion, a time for being at rest, a time for being vigorous, a time for being exhausted, a time for being safe, a time for being in danger. The Master sees things as they are. I mentioned a cloud, or it could be those things of ahead or behind, resting or motion, vigorous, exhausted, up and down. So again, the Master sees things as they are, without trying to control them. The mind likes to control, let it be. She lets them go their own way, everything happens, and resides at the center of the circle. I was posting a video about ignorance is bliss. The state of ignorance is very much like this. Like just picking the first sentence, do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can be done. Be ignorant. Ignorant sounds like foolish, but I like to see it just a state of being, as if, again, back to the Garden of Eden. Where we came from, we go back. Nirvana. But all the scenery is here changing. I'm talking about Tao Te Ching, but this view coincides or something resonate in Zen, Shin Buddhism, and other religions. Depends on how you look at it. May all beings be happy, knowing the core of our being at the center, grounded. Don't lose the absolute state of being, just as we may be in the state of meditation, no mind, no self. May all beings be happy to be in that state.